Good afternoon. This is Operational Manager Todd Nadani from TNW News. Here's your 1 p.m. video update on Hurricane Sally from the National Hurricane Center. Stand by. Don't forget to check out TNW News on social media. TNW News on Twitter. TNW News on Facebook. And our morning weather update show called Quick Weather Today on Twitter and YouTube.
Sally inching its way toward the northern Gulf Coast. Historic life-threatening flooding likely along portions of the northern Gulf Coast. Asterisk. A storm surge warning is in effect for mouth of the Mississippi River to the Okaloosa-Walton County line, Florida, and Mobile Bay. Asterisk. A hurricane warning is in effect for east of Bay St. Louis to Navarre, Florida. Asterisk. A tropical storm warning is in effect for east of Navarre, Florida to Indian Pass, Florida. Bay St. Louis westward to Grand Isle, Louisiana. Hurricane conditions are expected to begin within the hurricane warning area later today or tonight. Tropical storm conditions are already occurring in portions of the warning areas, and these conditions will continue through Wednesday night. Preparations to protect life and property should be rushed to completion. Isolated tornadoes may occur today through Wednesday across portions of the Florida Panhandle and southern Alabama. For storm information specific to your area, including possible inland watches and warnings, please monitor products issued by your local National Weather Service Forecast Office. www.weather.gov. At 1 p.m. CDT, the center of Hurricane Sally was located about 60 miles, 95 kilometers east of the mouth of the Mississippi River and about 105 miles, 165 kilometers south of Mobile, Alabama. Sally is moving toward the northwest near 2 miles per hour, 4 kilometers per hour. A slow north-northwestward to northward motion is expected this afternoon, followed by a slow northward to north-northeastward motion tonight through Wednesday night. On the forecast track, the center of Sally will pass near the coast of southeastern Louisiana today and make landfall in the hurricane warning area late tonight or Wednesday. Maximum sustained winds are near 80 miles per hour, 130 kilometers per hour, with higher gusts. A Category 1 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Hurricane force winds extend outward up to 45 miles, 75 kilometers from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 125 miles, 205 kilometers. A NOAA buoy located about 50 miles, 80 kilometers southeast of Mobile, Alabama, recently reported sustained winds of 56 miles per hour, 90 kilometers per hour, and a gust to 67 miles per hour, 108 kilometers per hour within the past few hours. A weather station at Dauphin Island, Alabama, recently reported sustained winds of 45 miles per hour, 72 kilometers per hour, and a gust to 59 miles per hour, 95 kilometers per hour. Although little change in strength is forecast until landfall occurs, Sally is still expected to be a dangerous hurricane when it moves onshore along the north-central Gulf Coast. The combination of a dangerous storm surge and the tide will cause normally dry areas near the coast to be flooded by rising waters moving inland from the shoreline. The water could reach the following heights above ground somewhere in the indicated areas if the peak surge occurs at the time of high tide. MSAL state line to LFL state liner including Mobile Bay, 47 feet. Mouth of the Mississippi River to mouth of the Pearl River including Lake Borgne, 46 feet. Mouth of the Pearl River to MSAL border, 35 feet. LFL state line to Okaloosa-Walton County line, FL including Pensacola Bay and Choctawhatchee Bay, 35 feet. Lake Pontchartrain and Lake Maurepas, 24 feet. Okaloosa-Walton County line, FL to Chassahowitzqua, FL including St. Andrews Bay, 13 feet. Grand Isle, LA to mouth of the Mississippi River, 13-foot Sally is forecast to produce 10 to 20 inches of rainfall with isolated amounts of 30 inches along and just inland of the central Gulf Coast from the western Florida Panhandle to far southeastern Mississippi. Historic flooding is likely with extreme life-threatening flash flooding likely through Wednesday. In addition, this rainfall will lead to widespread moderate to major flooding on area rivers. The next completed advisory will be issued by NHC at 4 p.m. CDT, www.hurricanes.gov. +2. 300,316 comments, 277 shares. Like, comment, share.
The next completed advisory will be on our social media platforms. This has been Operational Manager Todd Nozani for TNW News with your Hurricane Sally update at 1 p.m. Have a good day. Once again, we will have the 4 o'clock advisory on our social media platforms, and tune in tomorrow to Quick Weather Today for the latest information.